University Students Association of Northeastern Kenya, abbreviated as MUSANEK, is an association comprising of students from Wajir, Garissa and Mandera counties, a region that has been associated with countless challenges and hardships such as adverse weather conditions, insecurity, low quality of education, among others. For their quest of knowledge, MUSANEK members have traveled miles to quench their academic thirst. The joy of enrolling in an institution of higher learning cannot be hidden by some of the members.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful, education is a vital element in our life, and it has always been my childhood dream to join the university, and having landed in Moi University and was like a dream come true.
Education is very important in our life, especially the higher education. You find that in higher education, you tend to change your thinking pattern, the way you think. You find that you think better, and you see the life of the world from different lens. With education, you can change anything in the world.
The association also connects Muslim students from other parts of the country, such as Nairobi, Mombasa, Eldoret, Western and Nyanza, Kenya.
It encompasses all the Somalis, whether it is from Somalia, whether it is from northeastern Kenya, whether it is from everywhere of this country. Wherever part of this country you come from, so long as you are Somali, then you are part and parcel of MUSANEK.
MUSANEK was coined from Northeastern Province University Students Association, NEPUSA, after the Constitution 2010 came into use. This was because students from the region joining universities were many, hence the need to have an association catering for students from each university.
MUSA was, it used to comprise all the universities, but after actually the number of universities have increased, the number of students have also increased, meaning that there was branches for every university, and from there 2010 there was a new constitution of which the issue of county, and we had to change from NEPUSA to MUSANEK.
The association is among the most dynamic associations in campus. Other students and associations have been amazed by the level of oneness and order portrayed by MUSANEK members. It has been used as a reference for discipline in leadership and association management in the university.
Unity amongst the members of MUSANEK, that is Moi University Student Association of Northeastern Kenya, is something that is not bad as such. Although it needs to be improved to some extent, but it is not bad as such. It's something that has been used as a reference by the other associations in the campus. For example, the unity that has been set, or the example that has been set by the current 4th years, is something that is actually admirable. And I urge the 3rd years, the 4th years, or those who may come in after this 4th years leave should actually carry a leaf from the unity that have been shown by these 4th years. They say unity that we have shown here will actually reflect the unity that is shown by the communities that we have left behind. I know this MUSANEK encompasses all clans within the Somali community, within the Somali tribe. So now the unity that we show here will actually reflect the unity that is shown by the communities, the various communities that we have left behind at home. Now they say the well-being of a mankind, its security and peace are unattainable until firm unity is achieved. With this I mean there should be no disunity among us. There should be no antagonism among us. There should not be unprofessionalism that can just happen within ourselves.
Members engage in diverse recreational activities that bring them together and enables them to catch up on different issues. They also organize picnics every semester and visit recreation destinations outside campus. MUSANEK members are friendly, caring, and fun to hang out with. The stereotype of hostility associated with the people from this region is invisible among the MUSANEK members.
Youth and women, empowerment of youth and women. Education system. Hata ukiangalia in the county government, how a policy that
the whole development stuff inaweza ikaenda social, political, economic, unacheki. So socially kuna stuff like
maboys anafaa kubonga vizuri.
Socially kuna ile nomadism, unajua wase wamejinvolve na
talk about the social institution, family.
The family. She's got it. Family.
She's what? Boys in music band. Stuff anataka UN. Oi.
Wala mnaanza kufungwa.
MUSANEK members are the staunch believers of the Swahili adage, mwacha mila ni mtumwa. They are proud exhibitors of their culture. During school events, such as Cultural Week, they showcase their cultural art and food and even sell them to other members of the institution. They also get together and engage in Dantoru, a Somali traditional dance, during their free time, a dance that is captivating and enjoyable to watch. During Ramadan, a religious Muslim cultural practice held annually, members join other Muslim students and celebrate together as one.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
You are on TV, this is live.
Oh, hi.
I send you
It's which channel?
this is Islamic TV.
Oh, Islamic TV. Hi. My name is Osman.
Your name is Usman. Sheikh, assalamu alaikum. You are live on TV. This is live.
Acha kunaibisha bana. Mambo mengine si za chumbani
Yeah, this is live. You are live on TV. Can you send your message?
Nice, yeah. Today it's Eid, we are celebrating, having fun, but there's no meat, brother.
Kwa nini?
I don't know. They don't want to slaughter the cow.
Cow it. When is that cow being
For
slaughtered?
another day, I don't know, next year or what. They want to eat our money, brother.
For a while, members of the Somali community have been considered the minority in the country. This has hindered the community's active participation in national politics. This, however, is not the case for MUSANEK members.
In a democratic society, and they say every human being is a political animal. And in this society, one needs to look for change, and change is never denoted. And I'm happy the way MUSANEK members are involving themselves in politics of MUSO, which is the student umbrella of this university, whereby student leaders are elected and they form an organization that takes care of the whole Moi University fraternity student. And the fact that I personally, Abdurrahman Yusuf, vied for the post of assistant secretary when I was first year inspired me that I should advise each and every individual in MUSANEK that politics is something that every individual should look for it. And from first year, many MUSANEK members vied for different posts, including my brother Bishar for entertainment. His candidature was supported by each and every individual, and he won landslide. That's what I can say. And the fact that some members of MUSANEK, 3 members, Salah Wali Harun, Malimu, and last born were in SEC, then we left any stone unturned, and we did the right thing to make sure that our brother's candidature happens in a successful way, and the campaigns are good. And I'm happy the way MUSANEK members, when out of this campus, they involve themselves in politics. We have also our brother Osman, who is an active member of ODM. So what does it mean? In fact, some people portray politics as something that's against the religion, or is something that is bad, but it's something that in fact helps the members who are in the school. Maybe MUSANEK or the greater umbrella, that's MUSA. Once a member is in MUSO, then our safety and our rights are safeguarded. And the rights of our brothers who are hereby to come, the first years, or maybe my brother personally, who is supposed to come into Moi University come 2015 or 2016, then he has a better place. Since some members that we elected in MUSO are going and are safeguarding our rights in terms of religion, financial, even social sometimes, as Muslims. And I quote His Excellency President John Roosevelt, who once said that a person or individual, or rather an organization, is never determined by the success, but rather the foundation they lay down for the future generation.
Even in their small numbers, self-belief, confidence, and determination has seen most members participate actively in campus politics.
Do yourself, everything you do, it's yourself. I mean, don't take advice like, you can't make it, I don't know what, you're a minority, whatever. Don't ever listen to people who have ideas like that. Don't even go close to them. Do yourself, go to people, pray hard, go to people and ask for words. MUSANEK helped me, the likes of Yasmin, Mwalimu, Hani and Samira. By that time I was lacking funds, so I had to call Yasmin and Mwalimu. So there was some money they collected for some trip, so they had to forget the trip and help me go through the campaign. And I thank for that. I'm grateful.
Some have been on the front line for vying for various leadership dockets in the university and have garnered a remarkable number of votes over time, while others have emerged winners in competitive elections.
Once there is lack of water, the girl is forced to go to walk miles and miles away from the home to go and get water. So this does not even happen only in the weekends where there are no school. She doesn't have to go to school during the weekend, but this happens even during the weekdays when instead of her being in school studying, instead of her going to school to learn and to gain knowledge, she's out there in the bushes going to look for water, so that just to provide her family with water. This in most of the times, this makes the girl to miss a lot of classes, to miss so many chances whereby she would be at par with the boy child. So in the education, the girl child is faced with so many other problems, so many problems that it makes her to be behind or even demoralize her. And at times you'd see girls dropping out of school because of the various things that she's gone through, until she just becomes demoralized that she doesn't want to continue with her education. She just wants to stay at home instead of even having she has to go do something and at the same time be in school.
You educate a woman, you educate the whole society. This saying is yet to root firmly in the Somali community. The girl child for this community is still vulnerable to cultural practices which hinders her from competing at par with the boy child.
There are problems of FGM, that is the female genital mutilation. There's education, there's early marriage, and in the education, let me start with education. In education, so many girls, you'll find in the list, and there's so many girls that drop out of school due to various kinds of reasons. One, due to cultural practices. In the Somali culture, they find educating a girl to be a useless thing. They don't see the value in educating a girl child. At the end of the day, to them, the girl is going to get married off, and the value will go to the man's family and not their family. So they find educating a boy is far much better than educating a girl. In education still, there's so many inadequate resources. For instance, a girl has been created in a different way than the boy. This I say because a girl usually faces in a month, there is the period, the menstruation time. So in most of the northeastern schools, the girl child is not provided with sanitary towels. So you'll find in a month or in a term, a girl will miss 7 days a month from school. And that is not fair between the girl and the boy. Because at the end of the day, the boy is going to go to school all the days of the term and is going to perform far much better than the girl due to inadequate resources in the schools. We have a rich culture in the Somali community. As much as it is rich and it is good, it has good values and all that, but at the end of the day, our culture does not support the education of a girl child. The only thing it shows or it brings out is the girl is supposed to be in the house helping out, cooking, washing, fetching of water, of which in the Somali community the girl is supposed to be going out and fetching water. And most of the remote areas, the water, there's lack of availability of water.
The girls of the society could also be beneficiaries of the Inua Dada campaign.
If only we provide sanitary towels to curb or to mitigate that problem, no girl will miss even a single day of a session in class because of menstruation.
A movement that will see girls attend school throughout the term, even during their menses. This is likely to improve their academic performance. As visionary students and leaders of tomorrow, MUSANEK members are concerned about challenges facing their home counties.
One of the economic challenges is that we never got the resources, the cake, the natural resource cake. And one of the that has led to our backgrounds in terms of economics is the infrastructure. In the background of any economy, they have to have a good infrastructure. If you see most of our counties in northern Kenya, we don't have that infrastructure. So for you to lobby any investor, it will be going to be very hard. Another challenge facing northern Kenya is one of the insecurity. From the day back to date, northern Kenya had the sins of being insecure and other things. This one also shunned away the investors themselves.
The weather is very harsh. At a time like this, around Sanane, you find that you cannot be even in class. You sweat, you cannot even grasp in information. And how do you expect someone who is taught chemistry at 2 to understand something? Because attention goes with the weather. If there is no friendly weather, then you lose your attention. The other problem is we don't have enough teaching resource and also teachers. Books are not enough. We find that whole class they may have Kiswahili 2 or 3 books, and that is a challenge to us. Another problem is the issue of mother tongue and culture. Very, very, very important. It influences our education, how we speak, how we express ourselves, our communication skills, and also how our parents see education. They don't send their girl child to school. You see, they get married at the age of 15, or when they finish class 8. So you find more boys going to school and few girls going to school. And this is a problem that we need to address immediately.
They are, however, driven with the passion of giving back to the society. Most possess noble ideas of how to help their home counties develop.
Our policy framework is needed here, where the county government, in conjunction with the national government, actually comes up with a policy, to address all these issues. We need here a blueprint, kind of, strategic blueprint, where all these issues are spread out and elaborated, and then recommendations, the solutions alongside recommendations are set in this document for the consequent forces to act upon this document.
Once the parents are not literate enough, then as a parent, you will not know the value of educating your girl as much as you're educating your boy. So one of the ways that you could even try is a training or creation of seminars so that our parents are told the value of educating a girl child, what it brings in the society. Because even if you check in a family, if the mother is educated, then the entire family is educated. The entire family prospers socially, economically, in all aspects of life. Once you educate a girl, the rest falls in place.
Higher education changes the way you think. In fact, it changes your thinking pattern. You tend to think better and see the world from a different lens when you have a university education. University education is the only tool for change. You can change the world with an education.
Voodoo!
Ubaxyo ku salaamay aan silo